Before this, I was a dean of students here at Nellie, Muir. Before that, I was teaching at French Prairie. And before that, I taught in Arizona. I also taught in New York City. But my first introduction to field of education was as an AVID tutor and a habilitation provider. So I actually worked 2 jobs working with students when I was in college. Doing something big in education was the MECHA Youth Conference. I was in MECHA, and I was a youth conference coordinator. And I put on this conference for 400 high school students. At that point, I hadn't decided to major in education yet, but putting on that conference with the help of the Machistas and us putting that conference together and seeing kids just the way their eyes lit up, the way they were just so empowered by the end of the conference, the way they would come up to us and be like, I've never learned about Cesar Chavez or Frida Kahlo. I didn't know there was these people who had made these amazing things for our society, for our community, and just seeing their, the world open up to the possibility out there, because a lot of our workshops were about career, and I think also just them getting exposed to college students too, who looked like them, who had experiences like them, and learning how they were able to go to higher education just really inspired them. And just that feeling I got from seeing what an impact we made through that conference made me feel like I wanted to be doing that every day. My family always told me about the importance of education. My mom was always like, you came to the U.S. We came to the U.S. to give you guys a better life so you guys could go to school. So she was always really strict with us, tough on us, and really motivating us to pursue a higher education. I applied for the Bill Gates Millennium Scholarship. Being that the scholarship is a full ride, I was picking between University of Oregon, where all my siblings had gone before, so I could either keep the tradition going or go out of state, really take full advantage of that scholarship. And so I visited both schools, and I just fell in love with Arizona. My bachelor's was in secondary education and Chicano studies from Arizona State University, and then my master's was in education policy from New York University, and then my doctorates will be in leadership, doctorates in education at University of Oregon. Yeah. To the parents of Woodburn, I would just say that thank you for all your hard work and wisdom that you share with our students. It really shows, and continue to be giving those consejos to kids, because it really is that love and the consejos and your example of hard work, of getting up really early every day to do hard working jobs, that really, I think, inspires a lot of kids to move forward in their education and make all your sacrifices worth it.